Hey, what's going on, everybody out there? Jason here from AwesomeHabits.com, and I wanted to take some time to go over my September habit building goal, which was running. That's it. All I wanted to do was improve my running times, drop a little bit of weight, and go ahead and just really build the habit and the routine of running. And I want to talk a little bit about, before we get into it, what I used to really help me instill this habit. So the first thing that I used is Runkeeper. It's an app. I don't know if you guys can see it or not. It's an app that you can download for free on Android and iOS. And basically, what it does is anytime that you run, it tracks your distance, it tracks your times, it tracks everything that you do for the most part. You can even track your heart rate if you get a heart rate monitor with it. So, with that being said, it motivated me because when I first started running, I could see my times, and then as I continued to run, I could see my times improving, from my mile split times to my distances to just everything was becoming a constant improvement, and that really motivated me. And before, when I tried to run and I tried to really make running a habit, it really didn't kick in. It didn't sink in because I wasn't really able to track it as well. So Runkeeper is highly recommended. There's a lot of apps out there. I've tried a lot of them. I think Runkeeper is by far the best. I'm not affiliated with that in any way whatsoever. It's just something that I use every single day to really make my life easier when it comes to running. The other thing that I did was I bought a good pair of running shoes. When I first started it, the first 3 or 4 times I was using some cross-training shoes. I was using some really cheap running shoes that just were really hurting my feet. I went into a sporting goods store. I tried on some high-end Asics. I tried on some other stuff, and I landed on these. These are the Nike Flyknit. I believe they are the 3.0s. Actually, they are the 4.0s. It's a really, really good, comfortable running shoe. Something that I believe is great for almost any type of person. The shoes have got just a really good feel to them. It has a Flyknit upper, which is Nike's patented technology. And what they do with these shoes is they make it to where this is all one piece of material. The whole upper is one piece of material. So it almost just is like a sock. A lot of people will describe it as wearing a sock on their foot. It's really comfortable, really lightweight, and then of course it's Nike free technology, so it's built to kind of model and the human foot and the ergonomics of the human foot. And so when I put these on, I've tried Nike products. I'm not a huge fan of Nike products. I actually prefer like New Balance and Asics. But when I tried these on, I was like, wow, these feel absolutely wonderful. And I really highly recommend them. I've actually got another pair just so I can rotate between both pairs when I run. So these are great shoes. There's a lot of great shoes on the market. I mean, I'm not affiliated with Nike either, but I feel like they are something, these shoes in particular are not only the best running shoes I've ever owned, they're also the most comfortable pairs of shoes I've ever owned in my life. I wear them almost all the time. I wear them with jeans. Anytime I go out walking around, I wear these because they're just so comfortable. So with that being said, those are the two things that I really use the most. I tried some other stuff. I tried some compression sleeves for my shins just to try to see if that would help. Make my shins feel better when I ran longer distances. Those actually didn't help me very well. So those were really the shoes and then the Runkeeper. So what happened with my running habit? I started in late August, but really ramped it up in September. I started my first run was a mile and a half. I ran just a simple mile and a half. I wasn't going for any world records or anything like that, but I did try to push myself every time I ran. My time for that mile and a half was, I believe, my mile split time was about 9 minutes and 44 seconds. So that wasn't very good at all. I was in the military, I was in the army, and I ran in a lot faster years ago, so I was a little disappointed in myself. And so, with that being said, I did my last run 2 days ago, so it's October 1st, 2014. I did it 2 days ago, and my mile split time was 8 minutes and 13 seconds. So I shaved nearly a minute and a half off my mile split time, and in general, I really improved my cardiovascular endurance. I improved my running. Obviously, that goes with it, and it's something that I really I really am happy, and it's going to be a habit that I continue to do throughout, hopefully, the duration of my life. I feel like running is something that a lot of people are giving it a bad rap. There's so many other these high intensity interval training programs, and those are great. I've been doing CrossFit for a while too, but there's something about running that really gets to it. You just jump in it and you run. You put your shoes on, you put your music on, and you just go. You can think, you can get you can get stuff done in your head while you're running, and it's just something of a therapeutic, calming experience when I go on longer runs. The longest run I went on was probably around 3 miles, a little over 3 miles, and I was really happy with that. I didn't set any world records on that either, but I ran for about 3 miles and I felt great. I did that 3 or 4 times. Most of my runs were between a mile and a half and 2 miles. I wasn't, I'm not training for a marathon or anything like that. I'm just trying to instill a habit of running. So I ran, I would say probably around 15 times. I'd have to double check in my run keeper, but around 15 to 16 times. And, about once or about every other day I would run, and just give my body time to get healed up and everything like that. So if you're trying to start the running habit, if you're trying to lose some weight, get in better shape, improve your cardio, these are the tips that I have. Get you a tracker, whether it's Runkeeper or something else, and get you a good pair of comfortable shoes. If you're not comfortable, if you're not when you go out to run, if you're not comfortable, you're not going to enjoy the process at all. So get yourself a comfortable pair of shoes. Get you something to track your progress with, because again, I feel like my main key to success in this whole training process was tracking my progress, seeing that each time after I ran, it would say, hey, your results were this. You did better than you ever have, and that really kept me motivated. It kept me going. It said, hey, you're making progress, and I've only been at it a month. I've been doing other training, but for the most part, I haven't ran in a very long time. I haven't ran distance in a very long time. So it's very motivating. And really, guys, that's about it. I really thank you guys for watching this video. I'm going to have an accompanying blog post to go along with it over at awesomehabits.com, which I will put in a link down below. I got some other goodies that I'm giving away, a free book that you can get below as well. And thank you guys very much for watching this video. If you have any questions about starting up a running habit, if you have any other concerns or anything like that, go ahead and drop a comment. I will be sure to answer it. So thank you guys for watching this video, and we will talk to you again soon.